If we look at our history in our mind like a bathtub full of water, and the drain being the only avenue of resource coming into the tub or going out, then when I would take, say, a statement, and if I trigger you, it's by that indicator on the top right hand side, the red would be energy coming out. Just how much information are we going to allow coming in? By keeping ourselves, say, maybe possibly seemingly, or looking at things from an audience like a picture show or a presentation, this keeps us from being defensive, because when we're sitting with our herd, we don't seem to worry about being attacked by these triggers. This only seems to happen when we're one-on-one or when we're mixing in with the communication. Now, if I'm going to have to start researching in my files in my mind for a comeback with what you're saying, it takes a considerable amount of energy to chase that back into my filing system, vaporize the mass, create the image, pull it back to me at a rate of 1.41 folded over time, which is part of our math. And this cuts down on the peripheral view of information coming in. Now, this lower indication with the bluer in the middle and a little tiny bit of red on the outside is showing me speaking and maybe, possibly, maybe telling a story. By doing this, I'm not alerting the mind, and it isn't triggered. And without the trigger, we keep the energy coming in. We're listening. We're listening with our minds. We're listening with our ears. We're listening with the energy. We can listen with our hands. Well, the first thing when I started playing music that I knew how to do was how to hear what I was doing. But to be a really fine musician, the last thing you truly learn is how to listen. When you first start playing, you're always trying to learn and you're forcing the stuff out of you, and it's going away from you. When you become the music coming in, that's when you get addicted to music. That's when you go, man, was that cool? How did you do that? When you get to this point of listening, you start hearing your other friends playing, your buddy that's been playing on a riff for 6 months and he hasn't got it right yet, and here's that opportunity, and you walk off to the side and you open the door and you let him in there, and he has his day he's been seeking forever because you are listening. This is the music coming in. When you can be the music coming in, that is life. When you're living with people, when you can see and feel and listen to the lives around you and respond to them because you listen to them. Like a bus driver, he feels and sees with his feet, his eyes, he keeps moving. And that's when you start having eyes in the back of your head. Life is in the listening, not the telling, my friends. It seems to be anyway.